Hey guys, welcome back. I thought I'd make a little video. Loki gave me this dream, and in the dream, it was like a tiny little couple-second dream. I'm laying there in bed, and there's this little fox laying beside me, and it's laying there real protectively, very proud, very up, very proud, and he's like, "Pretty, she's mine." And he's kind of like looking out towards the world. So I'm like, I know this is like his message towards the world. And I know he's like, if you say anything about my girl, I'll come after you. And I did this really cute voice for him, but I'm sure the response wouldn't have been cute. Um, and I think the message was to remember that we do have self-worth and we can lose it very easily. With me, when I started the other channel almost a year ago, did I start in May? No, I started in June or July. It'll be about a year almost. I stopped wearing makeup and I stopped painting my nails and stuff because you get so much harsh on yourself. Like, people never shut up. Honestly, people never shut up on YouTube and they never stop complaining, and everything you do is never good enough. So, wow. I stopped wearing, like, I used to take so much pride in my nails, and so I stopped wearing, like, nail polish on my nails, and I stopped growing my nails out, and I stopped doing all this stuff because I was working with my nails on camera, and you gotta please all these yippy yappy people so they shut up. And I stopped wearing makeup because I was like, well, if these people don't like how my hands look, I'm never going on camera, right? And there's nothing like YouTube to demoralize you at times. And I absolutely hated that part of YouTube. I mean, people are just out and out mean. You're doing a video where it was like about, like, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's channel. So it was about this product I couldn't afford, but I went out and bought because everybody's screaming they want to see this product, and it's just saying, oh, thank you for showing me the product. I didn't like your nails. And I'm trying so hard not to swear at this point. And after a while, I was just like, in a mood to flip off the world, and I just gave up and emotionally shut down. I was like, you know what, fine. And I stopped wearing makeup, and I stopped doing my nails, and I stopped taking care of, like, a lot of that stuff, because I was like, what does it matter? Because no matter what you do, you're never good enough for somebody on the internet. And Loki was reminding me it doesn't matter if you're good enough for those people, because one, they're usually trolls, and trolls are usually, they're under, how do you say this? They're very young males. And I'd like to say other things about them as well, but YouTube will probably ban me. So, fill in the blanks as you wish. And, and he was reminding me that I used to like wearing makeup, and I used to like doing my nails, and I used to like doing all this stuff. And that's actually important to us as Lokeans, because how we present ourselves and how we feel about ourselves and how we treat ourselves is going to, yeah, see, the nails are painted. Da, da, da. That is going to affect how people see Loki, because they'll see us, and if, I'm not saying everybody go out and get all polished up, but they'll see us, and if we look happy, they're going to say, well, Loki must be this decent god. And to me, at least, part of, like, I might not wear makeup every day. I might, like, get bored of doing my nails in a week and not do it again for a couple months, but it was nice to do for today. And it was nice to go through that ritual with him, because he has that path that loves to do all the makeup and the nails and everything else. And he's like, see, better. See, you got to the point where you wouldn't do this anymore for yourself, and you have to. And he was right. It's like, it's one of those things that you should, not like makeup per se, though, like, males, any gender, could obviously invest in makeup if you're going to be on YouTube. I'm not like super reflective shiny now. And it wasn't a ton of makeup. It was like one, two, like four little things I put on. And it didn't take long, but it was just it was nice to do because I'd given up so much already to be on YouTube. You give up stuff financially if you run a channel where you do unboxings and people don't seem to understand or care. And you give up, like, I used to have 4 piercings in each ear, and I'm like down to 1. And I'm not going to sit there and go through the agony of re-piercing each hole. And, you know, there was so much stress that I got on the Expexor, and that was a joyride. And when Loki finally helped me off the Expexor, and he's helping me, like, through everything, and I'm not one of those people making Expexor videos, like, it's day 23 off the Expexor, and I want to kill myself and my entire family. I'm lucky. I know I am. And, the point of the video being, in turn, Loki is a god that we should also say that, you know, he is, well, you know, he wouldn't mind being called pretty. Say he's pretty, and say that, we're, proud to serve him because, you know, seems to me, the reason I started the channel, seems to me there aren't too many people that will publicly do stuff. I mean, maybe they'll write an article or something, or other things, but by and large, there aren't, like, in ratio, there aren't as many writers and YouTubers and that who actually discuss Loki and talk about him as there are for other gods. It just aren't. I mean, I think Lokeans are probably like a smaller number. I don't know. But out of that smaller number, a lot of the people that have the tag Loki, or they have like Loki in their name, after a while you're like, well, they mentioned him like maybe one article, and then the rest is about them. And that's fine if that's what they wanted, but they should have told me that up front. And, I think, you know, that was why I started the channel, because I was like, well, I don't want anybody to ever think we have to be ashamed of serving Loki, and I think we should be open about it, because, if you live a lie and you don't mention Loki, and you get into a group and you find out they hate Loki, and so what are you gonna do? Lie the whole time you're there and hope your god never manifests himself in some way and proves to the group whose god you are? Whose god you are, whose god, you know, whose god, which god you truly belong to? Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, because you know Loki will do it too. And, even if he wouldn't, if the whole time you're in that group you're praying to Loki not to out you, you know, that's a terrible relationship to have with your god. I understand some people needing community and all that, but, is it, you know, at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, are these people that hate Loki that much really worth it? Because we need all the gods in the cosmology, or they wouldn't be there. You cannot like other gods perhaps because of your relationship with Loki, but you should still give them respect and still not be going and picking fights with them. Yeah, like, don't pick a fight with God, obviously, but you know what I mean. So if we can do that in turn, then we should also know that there are enough mature pagans that they'll be like, oh, okay, as long as you're the kind of Lokean that doesn't just, like, come in and, I mean, there are people that call themselves Lokeans, I think, just so they can run around, destroy stuff, and get away with it and say, well, Loki told me to do it. Loki didn't tell you to destroy anything. He's never told me in all the years I've known him to destroy anything. In fact, if I break crap inadvertently, I better fix it. But, yeah, I want people to take away the idea that, it's not a shame to have Loki as your god, and he's not a burden. a lot of times, a lot of Lokean writing, and this is kind of why I started channel 2, it's like, oh, woe is me, I serve Loki. Oh, woe is me, I serve the god no one loves. Oh, woe is me, I can't find a group. Oh, woe is me, it's a tragedy. It's like, we can all go through that phase, but after a while you have to kick yourself in the butt and say, you know, I'm darn lucky Loki picked me because he's the only god that could put up with me and this oh woe is me stuff. Try oh woe is me with Odin, see how far you get with him. You'll see how far you get with Odin if you try to, oh, Odin's my god. Try it. I'd like to see you try it and then make a video about what happens. But yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, like, Loki is, you know, they pick out the people they know need them, and there's no reason to, like, be sackcloth and ashes Lokean and going around, you know, worse than a Christian martyr, like, oh, I have to serve Loki, my path is so hard. It's like, are you sure you really want to serve Loki? That sounds really painful. He will let you walk away. It's not, you know, you're not an indentured servant. You can go at any time. Yeah, because if it's at that point, if it's that painful, you might actually want to walk away. But, yeah, I just kind of want to get that out there. Him unlocking that for me, kind of helped me unlock that, and like somebody had made a comment about that, me making the videos, and I said, well, you know, I want people to know he's not, to be ashamed of, and I want to have him out there in the public. No, you don't have to agree with everything I say, and everything I say isn't written in stone. I'm not like the Grandmaster Lokean of anything. But, you know, I wanted people to at least have some kind of open public resource that's open to everyone, and, you know, it's not a closed group, and there's no politics, and, you know, you don't have to do something weird to get the information. And just wanted to have it out there for you guys, and I hope so far it's been entertaining, and I hope so far you've liked it. And when I share the like stories and then tell you the story, that's why. It's like sometimes that's how the thought process works. Something has to happen for me, and then that unlocks whatever the thing is, the thought is of the day on Loki. And it applies to you as well, by the way. If you haven't been taking pride in yourself, there is certainly nothing wrong as a Lokean in taking pride in yourself. You know, you don't have to go feel obliged to showboat, but you know, there's nothing wrong with taking pride in yourself. It's not a religion. We're not serving a god that if you put on makeup, he's going to be like, makeup, you harlot. You know, it doesn't matter. You don't have to wear it. It's not a thing. But he's not going to restrict you from it either. I mean, he's not Jehovah. He's not going to tell you no. He will actually be the one there, like, helping you select colors, you know what I mean. You'll, like, sense little pokes here and there, like, put this on or put that on or this or that or what have you, and, like, he'll help you bring the look together. And that doesn't matter on gender either. He doesn't give a flying fig what gender you are. You want to wear makeup? Wear makeup. You want to wear nail polish? Wear nail polish. He doesn't care. You know, that's why a lot of people serve him. He's a lot more open than other gods. So, that's part of the message too. Be sure to feel good about yourself and do that which makes you feel happy about yourself and comfortable in your own skin. Don't do something because society tells you have to do it, or you think it's something you have to do to please Loki, but also don't neglect doing things because of any kind of feelings of insecurity or whatever. I mean, just because life beats you down sometimes doesn't mean like you totally give up and stop trying. So I hope this helped, and yeah, I know I'm like really fascinated because I painted the nails, and the tremors have mostly like stopped because I actually managed to paint these nails. I used to have to paint my nails and go to bed, and people with tremors know this, like paint my nails, go to bed, and like let the natural friction of being in bed at night rub off the paint on the sides. And these I actually did during the day, and they look pretty darn decent, and it's like old as floof nail polish, and it looks pretty good. So if you like what you said, I'm still stuck on the inappropriate thing that I didn't mean to be inappropriate. I'm sorry. Okay, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'm gonna be having that Butterfinger cake in 2 days because hey, life is short, and I've wanted one for a while. I was like, I wonder if they'd make a Butterfinger cake at TQ, and they're like, yeah, we'll make you one. Just give us a day to make it. I'm like, that's awesome because it'll work for me. So I hope that made some sense, and I hope that helps you guys out. And I don't know if I'll start wearing makeup more often or not. It felt good to wear it, and just so long as I remember to take it off, or my mother come back from the grave and kill me. but yeah, it felt good to put it on. I don't know if like it's even on anymore because I put it on so light. I think it like evaporates through the day. But I will see you guys later. Okay, bye bye.